What it be? It's your pal Ryan Buds. I am host of the Trivia with Buds podcast that comes out every single Tuesday and Thursday wherever podcasts are found. So I had a few listeners reach out to me and ask me over the last couple years what kind of equipment I use. I think I've mentioned it on a few episodes of the show, but I wanted to make a video just kind of explaining how I use everything. It's super easy, it's super inexpensive, and if you're looking to start a podcast, this video may be helpful to you. So thanks for checking it out. I'll kind of just start with the main recording device that I use. So this is the Zoom H6. It comes in this handy little case, and you can get it on Amazon for $369, I think. I think I paid $399, but I think it's down to $369 last time I checked. It looks like this. It's a little rectangle device, and as you can see, there's 4 different channels that you can plug different XLR microphones into, or instruments if you record music. And there's a little screen down here that is very easy to use when you're recording. When you want to record to a certain track, you are just hitting the track number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you want to hit a track to record, I'll turn it on for you to kind of show you how it works. H6 handy recorder. If you wanted to record on track 1, like I have lit up, that's where I would plug in my microphone up here for track number 1, and you would see the levels and everything on the screen. So it's very handy. Also has a big top connection where you can hook up different microphones like this. So this is good if you were like recording somebody in an interview, and there's different, you can change the volume knob very easily on that. There's also this one, which is more for like if you were putting this in the middle of a room to capture a conference or a speech of some kind. So that's kind of like an omnidirectional mic, I believe. It says MS stereo mic on the back. I don't know a ton about audio, which is why I'm glad I bought this, because you don't have to know a lot about anything to get really good sound out of this. It also has this windscreen that goes on the top of both those last devices that I showed. Everything records to an SD card. This is an extra one I have in the case that's 4 gigabytes. That would last you quite a few podcasts, but I have a 16 that is the one that I use, and I swear I only probably clean it up every 6 to 9 months. I've only probably cleaned it up 2 or 3 times since I started the podcast almost 2 years ago. So it holds quite a few audio files. So that's what my hookup looks like. I also have headphones that I stole from work, and I just plug those into the side right there, and I can monitor everything. I have a headphone splitter that I use, and if I have other guests on the show and I want them to be able to hear themselves, they can just plug in their own headphones to that. So that's kind of nice. This is an Xlr Microphone Cable that would plug right into the side right here of one of the connections for the Zoom. And I have this Shure brand microphone. I was lucky and got a white one for some special anniversary of Shure or something like that. And I got these microphone covers. I think I got like every color in the rainbow for like $6 on Amazon. So yeah, microphones like this are about $50. The cords, you can get a Shure microphone and a cord for I think $38 or $39 on Amazon. That's all you really need for this kind of thing. It sounds great. And then I have 3 of these tabletop microphone stands. These were like $10 each or so, and those are for guests as well. Someone on the who listens to the podcast, when I had an Amazon wish list, sent me a pop screen that goes over one of the microphones, so that's kind of nice. When I'm at home, I usually use the pop screen. It'll act very similar to this or the windscreens, but it just helps you with the P's and the popping noises of saying P words. So that's my whole setup. I record everything to the Zoom H6, and once it's good to go, I take the SD card out, I put it in my Mac computer downstairs, and I edit everything on GarageBand. And usually when I'm doing the show, I'll record the conversation with whoever is on the episode, like on site somewhere. And it might be, let's say, 45-minute episode. I take that file and I drag it into GarageBand, and I have some intros and outros that I usually do the night before. So I record, if the show's going on Tuesday, Monday night, I'm going, hey, thanks for checking out this episode. Here's what the episode's about. Let's dive into the episode. And then we go into the audio that I already recorded with the guests, or with a one-on-one, or just me at another time. And then I do an outro that I have also pre-recorded the night before, and I put that at the end. And I throw some music on the beginning and end, and a couple little bumpers for the different segments of the show. And that's pretty much it. The whole thing takes me probably an hour on a Monday night to get the podcast edited and recorded with the intros and outros and posted to Libsyn. I use Libsyn as a service as a hosting service. It's $20 a month for 400 megabytes of space. And I think that's about it. If you have any other questions about how I run my show or the equipment that I use to run it, or if you want links, I'll put a link to everything in this video so you can see exactly what I bought on Amazon. As you know, if you're into technology, you should just buy everything on Amazon. It's just cheaper there, and Guitar Center sells a lot of stuff, but usually, unless I'm in a bind and I need it like that day at that hour, I'm going to wait another day and get it on Amazon. So that's it. That's my quick run through for the Trivia with Buds podcast. This goes out to my friend Austin, who emailed me today. So Austin, thanks for the email. Thanks for listening to the show. And if I can answer any other questions for you, shoot me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Have a good week, guys. Cheers.